Hi orchid lovers! Today I'm sharing a new orchid care tip using super simple ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen. This method is especially helpful for orchids that are weak, stagnant, or just not showing any signs of growth. If your plant seems stuck or isn't developing well, this might be the gentle boost it needs to recover and thrive again. Let's dive in! If left untreated, these rotting roots can seriously interfere with the plant's ability to produce new, healthy roots. That's why I'm going to carefully trim off all the damaged and decayed parts. By removing these weakened roots, we're helping the orchid redirect its energy and nutrients toward growing strong, fresh roots instead. Clear away all the weeds, because they compete with the orchid for essential nutrients, water, and even light. If left around the base, weeds can also create a damp environment that encourages pests and fungal diseases. By removing them completely, we give the orchid a clean, healthy space to grow without unnecessary stress or competition. Let's take a close look at the flower spike to see if it has the potential for cakey propagation. We'll go ahead and cut off the upper section of the flower spike since it doesn't have any viable nodes left. The flowers have already faded, and there's no sign of new growth there. By removing this spent portion, we help the plant redirect its energy to the lower part of the spike, especially where there are still healthy nodes. This increases the chances of successful cakey formation or new root development from the remaining section. We're going to use a clean knife or a pair of scissors to gently peel away the thin outer layer covering the flower node. This protective membrane can sometimes slow down growth, so removing it carefully will expose the node underneath, making it easier to care for and encouraging it to sprout. By doing this, we help the cakey development process get started more quickly and give it a better chance to absorb moisture and nutrients during propagation. We'll apply a small amount of cinnamon directly to the cut area. Cinnamon acts as a natural antifungal and antibacterial agent, helping to dry out the wound and prevent infection. We're going to spray the orchid lightly with clean water. This helps stimulate the opening of the stomata, the tiny pores on the leaves, making it easier for the plant to breathe and prepare for nutrient absorption. By doing this step first, we ensure that when we apply any fertilizer or nutrient solution later, the plant is in the best condition to take it in efficiently. It's a simple but effective way to boost the orchid's responsiveness before feeding. Prepare one fresh aloe vera leaf. Make sure it's thick and healthy, as that indicates it's full of gel. We're going to use the aloe vera gel to nourish the orchid, so let's cut the leaf into larger pieces. This way, we can easily extract and apply the thick inner gel. We'll use the aloe vera gel to gently wipe down the flower spike. Aloe vera has natural antiseptic and healing properties that help protect the spike from infection and dehydration. By applying the gel directly, we're providing essential nutrients like vitamins A, C, and E, along with enzymes that promote cell repair and encourage root or keiki development. It also helps keep the spike moist, which is important for a healthy propagation environment. We'll also use the aloe vera gel to gently wipe down the leaves. This not only gives them a natural shine, but also nourishes the leaf surface with essential vitamins and minerals. Cut the aloe vera into small pieces to make it easier to extract the gel. Smaller cuts expose more surface area, allowing the gel to release faster into water or be more easily applied directly to the plant. Put it into the jar. Pour 500 milliliters of water. Stir the solution. Soak it for 30 minutes. Prepare some soybeans. Choose raw, organic soybeans if possible, as they retain the most nutrients. Soybeans are rich in protein, amino acids, and micronutrients like potassium, phosphorus, and iron. Use 1 small cup of soybeans. This amount is just enough to create a nutrient-rich solution without overwhelming the plant. The proteins and amino acids in soybeans help stimulate root growth and leaf development. Pour 500 milliliters of hot water. Stir the solution. Soak it for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, once the nutrients from the aloe vera have been released into the water, stir the mixture well to ensure an even consistency. Then, strain the aloe vera solution through a fine mesh or cloth to remove any pulp or residue. This will leave you with a clean, nutrient-rich liquid that's gentle enough to use on delicate orchid roots and leaves. Alright, so in this first step, we're going to use our freshly prepared aloe vera solution to gently wipe down the orchid leaves. You might be wondering why we do this, right? Well, aloe vera is packed with beneficial nutrients, things like vitamins A, C, and E, plus minerals like calcium and magnesium. These elements help boost the plant's natural immunity, promote greener, firmer leaves, and support recovery when the plant's been stressed out from overwatering or lack of nutrients. When we wipe the top surface of the leaf, we're actually helping to stimulate the opening of the stomata. those tiny pores that let the plant breathe. This makes it easier for the orchid to photosynthesize efficiently, especially when light is available. And when we clean the underside of the leaf, we're clearing away dust, dirt, and anything that might block gas exchange. This improves the plant's ability to release excess moisture and heat, kind of like sweating for us. Try to do this either early in the morning or in the evening when the light is soft. That way, the plant isn't shocked by the sun right after treatment. We're going to soak a cotton ball in the aloe vera solution, then gently place it over the eye node and use a clip to hold it in place. Just make sure to leave a little gap, yeah? You don't want to completely cover it. The eye needs a bit of air to breathe and space to grow properly. This helps it stay moist and nourished while still encouraging healthy development. After about 30 minutes of soaking, we'll take the soybeans out and blend them up. You want to make sure they're nice and soft before blending. That helps release all the nutrients. Once they're fully blended, we can start using the mixture to help nourish our orchids. Filter the solution through rails. Don't throw away the leftover pulp. It's actually full of nutrients and works great as fertilizer for other plants. You can mix it into the soil or compost. It helps improve the texture and adds slow-release nutrition. So yeah, no waste here. Everything gets used. Now, we're going to pour our soybean and aloe vera solution into a fine mist spray bottle. This method is especially handy for those of you who are busy but still want to maintain a lush, healthy orchid garden. Orchids are epiphytes by nature, which means in the wild. They cling to trees and absorb moisture and nutrients from the air and rain, not from the soil. So misting them with this nutrient-rich solution really mimics their natural environment and supports healthy leaf and root growth. The amino acids and proteins from the soybeans promote cell development, while the aloe vera helps boost immunity and keeps the leaves supple. You can do this once a week for general maintenance, but make sure to avoid spraying directly on the flowers, especially when your orchid is blooming or has buds. That could lead to petal spots or even bud drop, which we definitely don't want. After 3 months, the leaves have become vibrant green, plump, and noticeably stronger. They look full of life, firm to the touch, with a healthy shine that shows the plant is absorbing nutrients well. This is a clear sign that the orchid is thriving, recovering beautifully, and building up strength for future root. The roots, after 3 months, have become longer, thicker, and more robust. They display a healthy silvery green color with bright green tips, which signals active growth. The texture is firm and fleshy, showing they're well hydrated and functioning properly. You can see the roots spreading steadily and gripping the growing medium strongly. This indicates they are absorbing nutrients and moisture effectively, supporting the overall vitality of the plant. As for the flower spike we propagated, thanks to the plant's vigorous metabolism, the 2 kikis have grown significantly. They appear strong and healthy, with long, well-developed roots anchoring steadily. The leaves have become firm, slightly glossy, and stand upright, showing that the kikis are not just surviving, but actively thriving. This robust development indicates successful nutrient absorption. Use cinnamon powder to dry the wound. Its natural antifungal and antibacterial properties help prevent infection and promote faster healing. Simply dab a small amount directly onto the cut surface after trimming. This creates a protective barrier, keeping the area dry and safe from harmful pathogens while encouraging healthy root or keiki development. We'll use pine bark to pot the 2 kikis. Pine bark is an excellent growing medium for orchids because it provides great aeration and drainage, which helps prevent root rot. It also allows the roots to cling and grow naturally, similar to how they would on a tree in the wild. Make sure the pieces are clean and not too fine, so the air can still circulate well around the roots. We'll add a thin layer of sphagnum moss on top of the pine bark. This moss helps retain just enough moisture without making the medium soggy, which is especially important for young kikis with developing roots. It also keeps the humidity around the base of the plant stable, encouraging healthy root growth. Make sure the moss isn't packed too tightly, just a light cover to keep things moist but breathable. We'll lightly mist the plant to create a humid environment as it adjusts to its new home. This gentle moisture helps reduce transplant shock, keeps the leaves hydrated, and encourages the roots to explore the new medium. Just a fine spray is enough, no need to soak it. It's like giving the plant a soft welcome into its fresh setup. And that's it for today's orchid care update. Thanks so much for watching and joining me on this journey to healthier, stronger plants. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below to share your own orchid stories or questions. I love hearing from you.